Ready, start. So far as the regularization is concerned, the cases of all such employees who have put in service for 5 years or more shall be immediately taken up for consideration for regularization, and a scheme for regularization of their services shall be framed and put into effect within a period of 6 months from today, full stop. A scheme for regularization of employment of such employees who have not completed 5 years service shall also be framed within a reasonable time by the government, full stop. These directions shall be applicable in the cases of all the employees similarly situated working in the hostels under the Social Welfare Department of the state, irrespective of the fact whether such employees have filed petitions in this court or not, full stop. The benefit of this order shall be available to only those employees who were in service on the day of filing of petition or the date of this order, as the case may be, full stop. The writ appeals filed by the state against the said order were dismissed by a division bench by a common order dated 16.11.2005, full stop. In the last appeal relating to Kurda Ram, the writ petition for regularization was dismissed by a learned single judge by order dated 3.5.1999, full stop. However, the special appeal filed by the respondent was allowed by order dated 2.12.2005, and the order of termination was set aside following the decision dated 16.8.2004 which is the subject matter of the first 7 appeals, full stop. The division bench observed that the respondent's case may be considered in the light of the decision of this court in the pending challenge to the order dated 16.8.2004, full stop. Two questions therefore arise for consideration in these appeals: whether persons appointed as superintendents in aided non-governmental hostels are entitled to claim absorption by way of regularization in government service or salary on par with superintendents in government hostels; whether part-time cooks and chowkidars appointed temporarily by mess committees of government hostels, with 2 or 3 years service, are entitled to regularization by framing a special scheme. We may at the outset refer to the following settled principles relating to regularization and parity in pay, relevant in the context of these appeals. High courts, in exercising power under Article 2 to 6 of the Constitution will not issue directions for regularization, absorption or permanent continuance, unless the employees claiming regularization had been appointed in pursuance of a regular recruitment in accordance with relevant rules in an open competitive process, against sanctioned vacant post, full stop. The equality clause contained in Articles 14 and 16 should be scrupulously followed, and courts should not issue a direction for regularization of services of an employee which would be violative of constitutional scheme, full stop. While something that is irregular for want of compliance with one of the elements in the process of selection, which does not go to the root of the process, can be regularized, backdoor entries, appointments contrary to the constitutional scheme and or appointment of ineligible candidates cannot be regularized, full stop. Mere continuation of service by a temporary or ad hoc or daily wage employee, under cover of some interim orders of the court, would not confer upon him any right to be absorbed into service, as such service would be litigious employment, full stop. Even temporary, ad hoc or daily wage service for a long number of years, let alone service for 1 or 2 years, will not entitle such employee to claim regularization, if he is not working against a sanctioned post, full stop. Sympathy and sentiment cannot be grounds for passing any order of regularization in the absence of a legal right, full stop. Even where a scheme is formulated for regularization with a cut-off date bracket, that is a scheme providing that persons who had put in a specified number of years of service and continuing in employment as on the cut-off date, comma, it is not possible to others who were appointed subsequent to the cut-off date, comma, to claim or contend that the scheme should not be applied to them by extending the cut-off date or seek a direction for framing of fresh schemes providing for successive cut-off dates, full stop. Part-time employees are not entitled to seek regularization as they are not working against any sanctioned posts, full stop. Stop.